The Ranch of Rivershine is a cozy, horse-filled adventure where building the ultimate ranch is just the beginning. You'll groom manes, breed champions, and ride into the sunrise like a true equestrian legend in the making. Whether you're taming wild beauties, training future stars, or outshining the local competition, every moment in Rivershine is another chance to bond with your herd, and maybe show off a bit. Your horses might just end up more fashionable than you. But hey, that's the price of greatness. Even in early access, it's impressively polished, like a shiny horseshoe fresh from the forge. There's real depth here. Genetics determine coat colors, training takes effort, and those competitions, no cakewalk. You'll be trading, farming, festival hopping, and maybe chasing down a mysterious horse legend or two. Sure, the map could use more variety, and training gets a bit repetitive. But when a horse game makes you feel like the one being trained, you know it's something special. Welcome to Rivershine, your new neighborhood. Garden of Witches is a chaotic blend of roguelike action and magical mismanagement, where spell-slinging meets serious garden neglect. You're not just wielding scissors like a wand. You're trying to keep a coven of slackers alive while the weeds fight back. Every run is a frantic mix of disaster and discovery, teaching you just enough to survive the next magical meltdown. One moment you're laughing at a talking mushroom, the next you're dodging fireballs with caffeine-fueled reflexes. This early access gen might be hidden, but it's glowing with charm, challenge, and chaos. The art? Enchanting. The characters? Delightfully weird. The soundtrack? A cozy banger. Builds feel fresh every time, and whether you're a tactical mastermind or a lucky mess, there's room for your style. Sure, the story's a bit short, but the boss fights more than make up for it, especially that final one. You'll either walk away victorious or screaming at your screen, maybe both. Tinkerlands is a vibrant survival adventure that drops you into a magical archipelago full of mystery, danger, and charm. Whether you're flying solo or teaming up online, you'll craft, build, and battle your way across a sprawling main island and a growing collection of unique land seeds packed with secrets, loot, and the occasional boss who clearly missed the Be Chill memo. Settle down, build your base, and befriend a crew of quirky NPCs who are somehow both helpful and slightly unhinged. There's always something to discover, whether you're farming, fishing, or setting up a monster-smashing arena. Reviewers call it a charming, top-down adventure, a mix of Terraria and Core Keeper with its own twist. Even in early access, it's racking up hours of fun, especially in co-op. Sure, a few control quirks might have you right-clicking into oblivion on the Steam Deck. But who cares when you're too busy unlocking quests, shops, and spontaneous chaos? For the price of a fancy coffee, you're getting a whole island of mayhem. And let's be honest, caffeine can't craft you a flaming sword. Auto Rogue is a combat programming roguelike where battles unfold automatically based on the strategy you craft beforehand. It's brains over brawn, perfect if you like your warfare brewed strong with a side of coffee. Every run throws a fresh mix of items, skills, and unpredictable enemies at you, pushing clever planning and daring gambles. By combining skills with wild conditions, you create bizarre, brilliant combos. Imagine HP-draining super moves or finishers that boost your max health. Here, it's not the hero leveling up, it's you. Who knew programming could be this thrilling? Players find the blend of roguelike strategy and programming surprisingly fun and creative. The auto-battling and skill synergy spark fresh tactical thinking, keeping the challenge alive. But beware, the release feels rushed, with no mid-run saves, annoying bugs like reward chests stuck on screen, and incomplete triggers that hold things back. The small character roster and sparse content hint at more to come, while localization could use a little polish. Still, the price and core gameplay make it a solid pick for those craving something different. Just don't expect a smooth ride yet. After all, even code has its bugs. Survive the Fall is a post-apocalyptic survival game where you rebuild civilization after a meteor strike shatters the world. You manage a settlement, juggling resources, technology, and the skills of your survivors to spark new life in a broken world. Exploration seems calm, but danger lurks everywhere, from hostile factions to wild creatures and the unforgiving environment. Every expedition tests your smarts, whether you sneak past enemies or dive into brutal combat. All while keeping your team alive and kicking. The story pulls you deeper than typical survival games, reminding you that surviving together beats being the last one standing solo. Reviewers say it's an intense blend of crafting, base building, and gritty atmosphere that keeps you hooked, even if managing hunger, fatigue, and limited inventory can feel like a second full-time job. The AI and micromanagement can get annoying. And sometimes, it feels like the game wants you to be busier than a squirrel in a nut factory. Still, the ambitious world and tense moments make it a rewarding challenge for anyone craving strategy with a solid story. Sometimes, falling apart is just the start of the adventure.
And active pause combat mode. Guide a group of up to 3 survivors. Explore a world trapped in an eternal autumn.
Out of Sight is a chilling horror game that plunges you into a haunting mansion where every sound could spell danger. You step into Sophie's shoes, blind but not helpless, guided by your loyal Teddy. Switching between first and second-person views, the game wraps you in a tense atmosphere where every creak and shadow feels alive. The mansion itself hides a tragic past that slowly unfolds as you face relentless captors and eerie illusions. Trust is fragile, and every step could mean freedom or being lost in darkness forever. Sometimes, seeing isn't believing. Luckily, Teddy's got your back. The game nails the perfect mix of spooky vibes and gripping storytelling. Shifting perspectives add a fresh twist to puzzle solving, and the sound and creature design build tension without going overboard. Puzzles are approachable, letting you focus on the story. Sophie's fight to regain sight and escape the mansion's grip. Chase scenes get your heart pounding, though they can be a bit frustrating. Overall, gameplay is smooth and polished. The open-ended ending leaves you with questions and a hint that this nightmare might not be over. Out of Sight is a haunting ride with spooky charm and emotional depth. Just don't trip over Teddy. SEDAP, a culinary adventure, is a thrilling mix of cooking and monster slaying, set on the mysterious Kaya Island, where exotic recipes and fierce creatures collide. You step into the shoes of Som, the cooker, and Gon, the hunter, teaming up to hunt wild ingredients and fend off monsters while cooking up iconic Southeast Asian dishes like pineapple fried rice and bubble tea. Each bio brings fresh flavors and new challenges, making every level a wild ride for your taste buds and reflexes alike. Who knew mastering a wok meant dodging monsters? The game celebrates Southeast Asian culture with authentic recipes and rich lore, turning cooking into an intense, cooperative battle where quick-time events keep you on your toes. Playing with friends adds extra spice, as strategy and teamwork become key to clearing each dish. Sure, a few bugs sneak in, but the passion of this small Singaporean team shines through in every pixel, making it a deliciously fun and educational journey that's anything but your average cooking game. Coin Push RPG is a casual idle game that brilliantly blends the charm of classic coin pusher arcades with deep RPG elements. You drop coins into a perfectly recreated one-to-one coin pusher machine, chasing lucky spins and jackpot thrills while building and customizing a team of heroes. With over 260 talents and hundreds of gear pieces to mix and match, strategy is just as key as timing your coin drops. Recruit heroes with unique backstories, upgrade your village, and battle monsters with auto-battler mechanics. Pushing coins has never felt this heroic. It's like idle grinding got a dragon upgrade. Players rave about how smooth it runs on the Steam Deck and how addictive the coin drops are, all wrapped in meaningful, long-term progression. It's a rare game, pay-once game, with no microtransactions, that feels like a breath of fresh air in a sea of cash grabs. The balance between chill idle play and deep crafting keeps you hooked without feeling pushy. Sure, some talent descriptions are a bit lost in translation, but that just adds to the mystery of mastering your team. Autoplay, upgrades, and bonus modes combine into a laid-back yet compelling adventure. If you thought coin pushing was simple, think again. There's a whole world waiting behind that glass. Onimusha 2, Samurai's Destiny is a thrilling sequel that plunges you into a beautifully remastered feudal Japan, where swordplay clashes with supernatural powers. You become Jubei Yagyu, driven by revenge, slicing through fierce battles and forging unexpected alliances. The HD edition sharpens the graphics, modernizes controls, and loads up on extras, like a gallery with over 100 character sketches and a full digital soundtrack packed with haunting orchestral themes. If you crave danger, Hell Mode will test your nerves. One hit, and it's game over. Bonus items and stylish outfits add flair to this deadly samurai journey. Fans are excited to finally play this classic on PC, with widescreen support, analog movement, and quality of life upgrades that polish the experience. Combat feels smooth, and those stunning pre-rendered backgrounds still captivate. But not everything is perfect. Censorship and de nouveau DRM have rubbed some the wrong way, casting a slight shadow over the fun. Still, the faithful remaster shines bright, sparking hope that Capcom will bring the rest of the series back to life. After all, who doesn't want more samurai slicing through time?
Powerful critical strike. This releases more souls. The key to victory is to decide